We come as families and friends. We come as co-workers and colleagues, survivors and caregivers. We come as teams and come together as communities taking up the fight against cancer. We come to remember loved ones we've lost and to celebrate life. We come to Relay.
The Relay for Life is an event where you have teams of usually 15 people, and for 24 hours or whatever portion of that, somebody from your team is walking around the track. People pitch tents, and it's a big, huge sleepover. We have entertainment. It goes on all day and all night.
The American Cancer Society Relay for Life represents hope. The hope that those lost to cancer will never be forgotten, that those who face cancer will be supported, and that those who fight cancer will one day succeed in eliminating the disease forever. The Relay for Life began in 1985 when a colorectal surgeon ran around a track for 24 hours to raise money for the American Cancer Society and raise awareness about cancer prevention. Since then, Relay donations have helped the American Cancer Society save lives, help those touched by cancer, and empower people in communities to fight back against cancer. This year, more than 3 million people, teams of cancer survivors, families, and friends, will spend a day and a night discovering that Relay for Life is an inspirational, life-changing event.
When they tell you join, you think you're going to just get money for an organization, and that's what you think it's all about. But no, it's more than that. It's a school, it's a university. It is a total experience.
When I was first diagnosed with breast cancer, I was a young mother. My daughter was still young, and I was just overwhelmed. I couldn't believe it. I had no family history, and I did not know where to turn. I didn't know anyone who had had breast cancer. And I called the American Cancer Society. They set me up with a support group, different exercises I could do. They were wonderful. When I would dial their number, it didn't matter what time, day or night, I talked to a live person. And I feel like by working at Relay, this is my way of giving back.
It's a family event. My kids and my husband are here with me, and we actually do spend good time together. And the kids get to learn some life lessons and making donations and doing something as a volunteer to look at the greater cause of the greater good.
Every community, large or small, finds ways to make Relay its own. But every Relay event shares certain unforgettable moments of inspiration and reflection, beginning with the Survivor's Lap.
The Survivor's Lap is something that you have to experience to really understand. You're out there with people who have had cancer with you, and you're walking around this track, and people are 2 and 3 deep, applauding you, making all sorts of noise. It's a feeling like you've never experienced before. If it doesn't pull at your heartstrings, you don't have one.
Every day for the past 365 days that you've watched him survive and watched him fight comes right up in full view. You see this confidence that comes over and this joy and this courage that they made another year. And if you had any idea what that year was about, you could never be more proud. You could never be more honored to know that survivor.
And when darkness falls, you see the true magic of Relay. People coming together, one light after another, after another, after another, lighting up the darkness with hope.
The luminary ceremony is a time for remembrance and for honoring those who have survived cancer, those who have not survived cancer.
This is therapy. I mean, for the head, really, and for the heart, and for the spirit. It all just mixes together into one word. I think it's hope. Hope is the word that everybody wants to come out of this event with in their heart.
We come to Relay, and together we've become a worldwide movement, saving lives, supporting those in need, and providing meaningful ways to make a difference in the fight against cancer.
A lot of people that get cancer, they isolate themselves. and they feel that there's no hope. But if you get around people like this and you get around support, I think it's important. Whenever you get support, it's grand.
You know, it's so important to me that we continue to work on our research for this, because I would not have had 19 drugs to try. I could not have survived these 6 years without somebody else doing so much hard work to make it possible for me.
There's nothing more painful in this life than to have somebody taken away from you by cancer, and there's nothing you can do about it. The American Cancer Society is doing something about it. Everything they do is to try and make this world a better place for all of us, and it's nice being a part of that.
The money raised at this event supports the research, education, and advocacy and services of the American Cancer Society. So a lot of that money does come right back here to Dearborn, which is really great to know. It's great for the whole community to be a part of and to really fight back, but then honor all those who have beat the disease and just really see the face of hope in the community.